This morning, like so many mornings, most of us grabbed our phones before we even had a good stretch. A couple of headlines, some messages, maybe a comment that got under our skin, maybe a post that simply reinforced what we already believe. And without really noticing it, something lands in the heart. A faint tension, a quiet restlessness. We bring that with us to breakfast, into the car, into meetings and conversations. The atmosphere lately feels charged. It doesn't take much for a simple disagreement to become a real division. We are living in a moment when everything feels intensified. Elections split families, public arguments spill into very personal spaces. Even in our parishes and communities, small differences can quickly turn into distance. There's this subtle pressure to pick a side, to make clear where we stand. And yet, conflict itself is not the enemy. I'm Father Bob, and this is Sunrise and Scripture. Today we sit with the Gospel where Jesus does something bold. He doesn't stay on the surface. He goes straight to the heart. You have heard it said, but I say to you. It's not enough simply to avoid killing. We have to confront our anger. It's not enough to avoid betrayal. We must look honestly at our desires and intentions. Jesus moves the focus from outward behavior to the inner life. Because the deepest conflict isn't only out there, it's within us. The philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer described what he called the porcupine dilemma. When porcupines draw near, they wound each other. If they pull too far apart, they freeze. So they have to learn how to stay close without harming one another. We want connection, yet we end up hurting each other along the way. Words come fast, labels come faster, and this is where Jesus becomes truly radical. He says that if someone has something against us, we should leave our gift at the altar and first go be reconciled. In other words, worship and relationship belong together. My prayer is incomplete if I'm holding on to resentment. Reconciliation is a path that involves a relationship, and it has to be walked by two people. It's never simple. If being right matters more to me than being reconciled, then walls stay up and bridges never appear. But when even one person decides to take a step forward, something begins to change. The reality is that many of the conflicts we see around us echo the ones inside us. We carry doubts and competing voices that tug at our loyalties. What bothers us in someone else can point to something unsettled in ourselves. So maybe today's invitation is simple but strong. Before reacting, pause. Before labeling, listen. Before defending yourself, look within. The gospel isn't asking us to win arguments, it's calling us to wholeness. And perhaps the strength of a disciple in this tense chapter of history is measured not by how loudly we defend our ground, but by how bravely we pursue reconciliation.